Hi. You just heard You Are the Best Thing by Ray LaMontagne, who lives in Ashfield. And it's just a great classic song. This is a song by a real songwriter.
It's
Yeah.
brilliantly done. There's so much groove and spirit in it.
Oh, yeah. It's definitely one of the classic songs of our latest times. That's for sure. Yeah, he's really he's captured a lot of people's you know hearts and souls. He really has. Those songs of his have I think become real standards.
Yeah. I mean, there's an authenticity to it, and it speaks to so many people. And they love the music, they cover the music, but when he sings it, it's just pure wonderful. I know he's very, very private, but it would be a treat to hear him live. We heard Perfect Skin by Lloyd Cole and the Commotions. And I have to say, this is an extremely personal song for me. It was released in 1984, and I was in high school at the time, and I loved this song, his album. I played it over and over and over again. And it just has such a nice groove. And for something, written in the 80s, I feel like it's still relevant, and it doesn't have anything dated about it. It has this drive. It has this wonderful, wonderful sound. It's a song that just makes me feel good. It brings up so many memories for me. And he lives in East Hampton.
Yeah, it's very clever stuff. It's sort of halfway between Elvis and Billy Idol, which is really interesting.
I like that. I hadn't thought about it that way. He's on tour a lot, so we can see him.
At some point, yeah.
At some point, but he's not on tour here.
And then starting things off, we had that James Keys track, right?
Then we had James Keys. And James Keys, also very personal. This is like an Americana guy. He shows up, he sits down, and he plays these songs. And he's got that Americana sound. It's kind of like a Bob Dylan, Tom Waits. And after the show, when I got home, I said, I got to look this guy up. And he's like recorded albums, and he's been reviewed. And I was thinking, why did they have us playing with this guy? But he's in Worcester. You can see him a lot. And his recordings sound exactly how he sounds live.
Wow.
Yeah, he's a real balladeer.
Yes. Yeah, he sits and and his subject matter is wide ranging, from love to journeys to children. Good guy, great music. I highly recommend listening to all of his albums. They all have a very different personality.
Well, speaking of different personality, I think this next set that you have for us is quite a different personality as well, huh?
Yes, we don't usually talk about a song that much before it goes on, but Joyner Lucas, who many of you might know, huge, massive name, and he lives in Worcester.
A massive name
this
in the
song
hip-hop scene,
will,
yeah.
just so you have like a little roadmap when you listen to the song, the song is entirely covers Will Smith's entire personal life and his entire career in one song. So this is Will by Joyner Lucas.